So obviously pitchers aren't hitting anymore aside from Ohtani. First off, do you think if it was more of a thing back then that you could have been a two-way player, little DH action on your non-pitching days?
Probably, I don't know. I don't think so because you have to do too much things, that and concentrate too much on hitting and pitching and hitting, and you know, I I never was hurt my arm, or you know, I have soreness, normal, but I was never felt I never felt a pain, heart pain, or major injury. Um, but if I do that, if I did that, um, probably I was gonna get injured too, because it's not easy. What Otani is a beast. What he's doing is not easy. I mean, hitting every day when you do this, your elbow suffer, man, and then you have to come and then you have to twist rotate your uh, how do you say, your rib cage or hips,
Your hips, yeah.
and
Yeah, the
it's
torso.
not
Yeah.
easy. It's not easy. You have to work harder. You have to do extra things, and you have to concentrate more. But I don't think I can do that.
You're just as big as him. I mean, you guys are pretty much the same
He's
size, I
bigger than
think.
Ohtani.
Zambrano's bigger?
He's bigger.
More
This
jacked?
Yeah,
he's bigger this way. Otani's
Yeah.
skinny, but he's tall.
Ohtani's pretty jacked, though.
But Carlos is. I don't want to say
He's bulkier.
bulkier. Yeah, like
Yeah,
more barrel chested than Ohtani is.
yeah,
It's just a different body type.
right.
yeah, yeah.
Plus, I think Ohtani can outrun Carlos.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Is
I
Ohtani
think,
faster?
I think Ohtani can outrun you.
Yeah. Of course, of course. He's an. I mean, he's better an athlete than me. I mean, the guy is gifted. I mean, he has some talent and some gift, that he can run, he can throw, he can do whatever he wants in baseball. Now, my advice for him, if he can listen to this, is just stay, because you can't do that when you're 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, maybe 25. You've been in the big leagues for 5 years doing the same thing, but the body is not eternal. Body gets tired. Body needs some rest, and doing that at 30 is gonna be harder for him.
That's what the off season's for, right? That's what the off season's for, right? Big Z, you spend a few months sleeping and
Well,
hanging out.
that's the thing. The off season is for a player like Otani. You need to. I was a player that I only take 15 to 20 days for vacation. I work hard in the off season. I used to, you know, work harder in the off season to come to spring training ready and to do to have a good season. Um, but I don't know him. I don't know Tani. But to be the best, you have to work the best or the better. You have to work harder to be the best.
Do you think that Chicago would be back to like Michael Jordan days in terms of hype if you had an individual player with this uniqueness and this kind of historic accomplishments already on his career ledger if he somehow ends up in Chicago? Because some Cubs fans on Foul Territory, the show we do, have said, hey, don't rule out the Cubs. They have the money to spend. Let's see them spend it. And Ohtani at least considered the Cubs when he was first coming over here. Ultimately, I think it's pretty obvious that when he first chose his destination of the Angels, he wasn't going to go to a National League team because he couldn't have been a DH. Well, now the DH is everywhere. So who knows? The Cubs, I think they've got a shot. I don't think they're the front runner by any means, but they do have a shot of landing him, and it would rock the city, wouldn't it?
Well, imagine, I say this. Cristiano Ronaldo played for one of the best teams in Europe. Lionel Messi played for one of the best teams in Europe, which is Barcelona and Real Madrid. So every great player always have to end it up in a team like Chicago or New York, or Boston, or LA, Dodgers. It's nothing against the Angels, but the marketing and the way these people were, these teams will change completely the their career. There's teams in baseball that change your career. There's teams in baseball that change the give you like how do you say imp, can I say impulse?
Yeah.
Is that a word? The word?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they'll give you things. They'll give you whatever you want, basically. Teams, and they'll make you more important.
There's teams in baseball that push your career. That throw you more. If you're gonna end up here, per se, you're gonna end up here, then you're gonna end up more, longer in your career. And same thing when you are in a good team and you go to okay team, it can affect your career too. It's all about being in the right place at the right moment, and that you can you fit in there, the atmosphere in Chicago, New York, of these places. And listen, if he comes to Chicago, I mean, it's gonna be crazy. He's gonna be loved in Chicago. He's gonna be, um, you know, good for the Cubs.